Hello everyone. In this video of the knee joint manipulation and mobilization series, we are going to learn practically how to perform the different patellar mobilization techniques. So let's get started. So often in our clinical settings, especially in the post-fracture stiffness cases, we can find that the patellofemoral mobility is reduced, because of which patient can often have limitations in the knee joint flexion and extension ranges. Now it is important to remember that the patella glides inferiorly during the knee joint flexion and superiorly during the knee joint extension ranges. And also because of various muscular imbalances, we can have the patellar shifting and tilting malpositionings. So let's move on with the practical demonstration of some basic patellofemoral mobilization techniques. So the first mobilization technique is to improve the mobility of the patella from the superior to inferior and the inferior to superior direction. For this, the therapist is going to place the web space of the left hand over the base of the patella and the web space of the right hand over the apex. And now with the patella firmly anchored between both the hands, the therapist is going to shift the body weight from right to the left leg so that both the hands are going to move. The left hand is moving upwards, applying no force. The right hand is actually taking the patella superiorly. This time the left hand is applying the force and moving the patella inferiorly. So it is always better to use the body weight to improve the mobility of the joint rather than the hand movement. So let the hand remain fixed and anchored at one position, and just by shifting the body weight we can improve the superior inferior and inferior superior mobility of the patella. When there is severe limitation, start with gentle slow motions and then gradually keep on increasing the range of motion within the tolerance limit of the patient. The second technique is to improve the oblique mobility in the patellofemoral joint. So this time we are going to glide the patella from the superior medial to inferior lateral direction and vice versa, and similarly from the superior lateral to inferior medial direction and vice versa. So this time, rather than placing the web space in this manner, we are going to just shift the location of our web space. And now both the hands are going to take and glide the patella. This time I am gliding the patella from superior medial to inferior lateral direction, and this is from inferior lateral to superior medial direction. Similarly, I can change the hold of my hand and improve the mobility in the another diagonal. The next patellofemoral mobilization technique is to improve the lateral and medial mobility of the patellofemoral joint. So to improve the gliding of the patella from the lateral to medial direction, the therapist is going to place the pulp of both the thumb over the lateral border of the patella, and the fingers are going to be placed over the medial side. And now again both the thumbs are going to apply force over the patella from the lateral to medial direction, and the patella is going to be glided within the tolerance limit of the patient. Similarly, to improve the mobility from the medial to lateral direction, the therapist is going to stand on the contralateral side, and again the thumbs are going to be placed this time over the medial border of the patella. Again force is going to be applied from the medial to lateral direction, and the lateral mobilization is going to be given to the patellofemoral joint. The technique can be utilized in varying degrees of knee flexion, usually from 0 to 50 degrees, and also the other contacts of hand can be utilized to mobilize the patellofemoral joint. For example, the heel of the hands. So I hope the information shared in this video is going to be helpful for you all. See you all in our next video. Till then, keep learning, keep sharing, and stay connected.